morning, my lovelies, and welcome to another daily dose of mind, body and soul Sunday vlogging. I hope you're all well. Today, well this week, I thought we would have a look at self-care. Self-care is one of those things that get bandied about a lot by those who probably looking for a little bit of drama, and for those who don't really understand the concept of self-care. You hear them all the time. Oh, I'm so worn out, I could do with some self-care. But self-care is a very, very important thing in our lives. It isn't just bubble baths and chocolate cake. It's a whole plethora of things that keep us as human beings relatively in check, and without it we and our world fall apart. So this week I thought we'd have a look at various different kinds of self-care. So we have mental health, which is extremely important. We have, for our body, diet and exercise, which again is extremely important. Spiritual side of things is to understand us and the universe around us. And emotional self-care. Trying not to let things get on top of us, or people the better of us, or situations that make us ill. And all these things, they roll and knit into one. They all interlink with each other. So as we go on through the week, things will become apparent, because you'll notice that different things marry up from different subjects and they all knit in together. So come with me on a journey of self-care, because believe me, I need it. I don't know about you guys. Look after yourselves this week, lovelies, and I'm sending you all much love. Well, hello there, my lovelies, and welcome to, very nice Robin, welcome to another daily dose of mind, body and soul Sunday vlogging, and I hope you're all very, very well. It is Monday the 14th of March, it's day 23, and today in our self-care journey we are going to look at our mind, and most of all our mental health. This has become quite important to me, very important to me. I've struggled through 2 bouts of mental health issues over the years, and to be honest with you, I don't think I could do another one. And a lot of it was brought on through a situation I was with, or a person I was working with. It's something I've had to and got to learn to manage, because if I don't, things get on top of me and I'll just end up back at square one. Going through a bad case of depression is awful, because it's a very dark and lonely place. You're stumbling around trying to find the light switch to switch it on so you can see where you're going, but you can't find it. And you have to sort of, the way I see it is, I'm in this room, I'm on my own, and somewhere in this room are 2 things, a door and a light switch, and I've got to find the light switch before I can find the door to get out. Sometimes it can take a few weeks, and other times it can take months, and then and other times and it can take years. It's not a great place to be, it's not a nice place to be. Medication helps to a certain extent, but for me it's like putting a plaster over a sore. It's okay, it protects, it helps me get through, but I still have to face up to what's going on in my mind and my head and try and tackle it. There's lots of things that you can do to try and help combat it. You have to sort of go through this trial and error of trying to find out what works for you. So I've got a few pointers. Brain exercise. Our brain's a muscle, and the old saying is, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So you try to keep your brain active by doing things like reading or puzzles or anything like that that's going to exercise your brain to keep it alert, to keep it active. Don't let work get out of hand. Now, this was me. I let work get out of hand last time, and this is what happened. I became poorly. So the best thing to do is to try not and let work get out of hand. Same with people. Don't let people get out of hand. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people judge you or tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but sometimes it has to be done. Your environment, the environment that you live in, i.e. your home, your place of work, the place where you live. If it's not a great place to be, that's going to drag you down as well. That's going to make you feel depressed and fed up. And so trying to live in a good place, I know it's difficult for some people, but you have to sort of try and live and work in a good place. Sleep. Oh, sleep. I'm in love with my bed, but me and sleep don't get on at the moment. And I haven't done for a few years, so my sleep patterns are all over the place. But sleep is another great thing for people who suffer with depression. If you can get it, because if you get sleep, that helps an awful lot. Your physical health is very, very important. If you are suffering with any kind of physical health that's causing you long-term pain, come this way. Go that way. Good girl. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're suffering with any kind of long-term pain, day in, day out, it's going to drag you down, it's going to make you miserable, it's going to make you fed up, and eventually it's going to make you depressed. Easier said than done, I know, but sometimes you have to try and learn to manage it or try and get help. But yes, it is a difficult situation being in long-term pain. Learning to relax. Oh, now there's the thing, I don't do relaxing. If I sit down for more than 5 minutes, I'll fall asleep. Literally, I will fall asleep. So you have to learn to relax. You have to learn to step back. You have to learn to say, do you know what? Today I'm having a let's do bugger all day. Let's have a pyjama day, a duvet day, whatever day you need. You need to take a step back and just relax and do you for a change, and not do everybody else. And the last and the most important thing is depression and anxiety. You have to learn to recognise what it is. First time it happened to me, I had not a flipping clue. I had not a clue what was going on. This time round, when it happened last year, I knew what I was looking for, so I caught it in time. I didn't let it get out of hand like I did last time. And with the help, with a bit of medication and me trying to pull myself out of a pit, it wasn't as bad as the first time. But yes, I have to learn to manage it. Same with anxiety. I suffer with anxiety. Certain things will set it off, certain things will trigger it. And I could very easily sit there and say, oh, I'm not doing this today because I don't feel up to it. Basically, I'm not going to do it because my anxiety won't let me do it. No, you have to. You have to try and make yourself do things. Otherwise, you're just not going to get anywhere. You're just going to sit at home and not get anywhere. So learning to manage your depression and learning to manage your anxiety is a big thing. But that's how it goes. So lovelies, that is our first look at self-care. Join me next time for what we're doing next time. Our body, yes, this thing that we inhabit. So, have a good week, lovelies. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next instalment. Well, good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to another Mind, Body and Soul Sunday vlogging. I hope you're all well. Today is Wednesday the 15th of March, and it's day 24, and today I thought we'd have a look at our body. The thing that we actually live and inhabit in. It's a funny old thing, the body. It's a complex system. It's an amazing piece of kit. It's a very strong piece of kit, but it can also be a very fragile piece of kit. And it's something that we live in, and we have to take care of. Oh, got me itchy nose, excuse me. The thing with our body is you can put it through so much abuse, and it'll keep going for so long, and then all of a sudden it'll go, no, I've had enough, I can't do this anymore. I've had enough. Don't want to play. You're doing me head in. I'm going to have a bit of a rest, and it'll just malfunction. So in order to keep our body sort of running smoothly, there's a few things that we need to do to try and look after it. And the one thing that we all go through is the dreaded D word, diet. Diet is a very fine line. I'm such an itchy nose. If you eat too much, you put on too much weight, and your body can't cope with the extra weight. If you don't eat enough, you become too skinny, and your body can't cope with that because it's not getting enough nutrients. So you have to try and balance the eating. You have to try and balance the healthy options with the not so healthy options. And yes, I know it's boring, and there's so many flipping lettuce leaves you can look at, but it's a balance. It's a juggling act. It's like those jugglers you see at the circus where they're spinning loads of plates all at the same time. They've got to try and keep them spinning, because if they stop spinning, they fall off. That's what it's like. You've got to try and eat a healthy, balanced diet with a few treats in between. Exercise, ooh, there's a word. Don't like exercise, not a fan of it. You have to do some kind of exercise. I don't like exercise, never have done. The only bit of exercise I do is walk in loo. I'll go, we'll go out for a couple of hours on a Sunday and a Saturday, and we'll go up and down the lanes for a walk, and we're quite happy, and that's my bit of exercise. I don't do aerobics. I have been known to do aerobics, but I don't do aerobics. I don't do swimming. I don't do gyms. I don't do anything like that. Don't like it. But there you go. And the next one, hygiene. It's something we all know, it's something we all should be doing. Some of us don't. I'm not saying anything, but you know, you have to, you have that balance of, you know, you have to make sure that you look nice, you smell nice, your hair's all in place. Because if you don't, then things happen to the skin, and you don't want that. So hygiene is very important for us all, keeping ourselves clean and tidy. So lovelies, that is that for today. Do look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next instalment. Hello my lovelies, and welcome to another daily dose of mind, body and soul Sunday vlogging. I hope you're all well. It is Thursday the 16th of March, it's day 25, and today I thought we'd look at the spiritual side of self-care. Spiritual side of self-care is, it's not all about praying and meditation. That is part of it. But the spiritual side is it's a bit complex, let's put it this way. So we'll just dive in, shall we? Yes, take time to pray and meditate. If that's what's going to get you through the day, if that's what you feel comfortable doing, pray. Pray to whichever God or deity you wish to pray to. 5-10 minutes of meditation, quiet time, lovely. We can do that as well. Developing a purpose in life. Now, everybody does this, everybody asks it, what the bloody hell am I doing here, and what is my purpose in life? Some people find it quite early on in life. Some people struggle to find out what their purpose in life is, and some never find it. It's about what you want to do with your life. It's about what you think you should be doing with your life, whether that's helping people or charitable cause or whatever. Bear with lovelies. Alone time. Having some alone time. It's important. Just to sit with yourself and just be. No distractions, no noises, no people to talk to. Just sit with you and just be with you. Alone time is very important. Being in nature. Now this is the one thing I absolutely love and adore. It's being in nature. You know me and Miss Lou, we like a good ramble up and down the lanes. And I just find it very calming, very centering. And it's my happy place. Gives me time to unload my brain, basically. So yes, we do like a bit of being in nature. Helping others. If you can help somebody and they would be appreciative of it, then do it. Don't look for anything, you know, some kind of, well, I helped you type thing. That's not how it goes. Just help somebody. They need the help, and you know it's going to change their life or make it easier for them. Help. Nothing wrong in helping people. Keeping a journal. Keeping a journal is very important. It's for, you know, putting your thoughts down, what you did for the day, how you feel, anything that happened. And in 12 months time you can look back on it and you can think, oh well, that happened and this happened, and yeah, it's to put your feelings down on a piece of paper, so that A, you're not venting at people, and B, you're not bottling it up. Always a good idea to journal. Even if you don't journal, you just want to write something down and just get it out, get it off your chest. Bear with, lovelies. Oh dear. Tell you what, it's been one of them weeks this week, lovelies. Really has. Been all over the place this week. Right, so that's us done for this week. Do look after yourselves, lovelies. Come this way, I know. And I'll see you all in the next video. Hello my lovelies, and welcome to another Mind, Body and Soul Sunday vlogging, and I hope you're all well. Today we're going to look at environmental self-care. It's important because it's like everything else on this journey, it all interlinks with everything. So, environmental self-care. First of all, you need to make sure that your home is safe and comfortable to live in. If it's not, it's just going to make you really upset and very depressed and fed up. Same with work. You have to make sure that your place of work is safe to work in. Not just the building itself, but the people you're working with, because all those factors roll into one, and that's it. It becomes a hard place to work in. If it's not physically safe to work in, it has to be emotionally safe to work in, and that includes the people and the hours that you work and the place where you live. It's not much fun if you live in a place where there's crime daily, where people are being stabbed or murdered or shot at, where there's drugs on the streets, where you know it's not safe to be there, but you have no other choice but to live there. That's what's going to upset you, that's what's going to make you depressed. So you have to make sure that the place that you live in is safe. You're not going to get any trouble, you're not going to get any problems. It's all about you as you know, feeling safe in the places that you work, the places that you live in, the environment that you live in. Because if it's not safe and you're not happy there, then there's, you know, I would say there's no point living there, but it's just going to make you poorly, isn't it? So environmental self-help is very important. And like everything else, it locks everything into place. So lovelies, have a good week this week. Look after yourselves. See you in the next one. Well, hello my lovelies, and welcome to another Mind, Body and Soul Sunday vlogging. I hope you're all well. This week we've been looking at self-care and the lots and lots of different things that we can do to look after ourselves. I know this video for Sunday has been a bit all over the place. It's been a bit of a rough week at work, and now I've come down with a cold again. But self-care is not all about bubble baths and chocolate cake. It's not all about going for coffee with friends. It's not all about having a duvet day with Netflix, although you can do those things. It's about you, yourself, and what makes you happy. It's about setting personal boundaries. It's about living in a place where you feel happy, working in a place where you feel happy. It's about getting rid of toxic people from your life. It's about managing your mental health. It's about managing your diet and your fitness. It's all of those things put together. And yes, self-care is needed, and I did say at the very beginning it's a very bandied about word. Some people use it in quite a loose context. But for those of us who struggle with things on a daily basis, self-care is very important. Self-care is, for some of us, the be-all and end-all. yes, it's hard work, and I did say it was like a juggler that you see at the circus, where they're juggling all these different plates, trying to keep them all in the air, trying to keep them balanced, and if they start falling, then you crash and burn, and you end up in that not great place again. So yes, we do try and keep everything balanced and everything together and everything going. But sometimes we have to take a step back and we have to say, no more. Not today, not this week. I'm having a step back, I'm having a bit of me time. I need to evaluate what's going on in my life. I need to address certain things. So yes, self-care is very important. It's not something to be sniffed at or laughed at. It's important. And if we don't look after ourselves, who is? Because there's only us who will look after us, ourselves. There's only so much that the outside world can do for you in regards to helping you. A lot of it is down to you. So thank you, my lovelies, for sticking with this video this week. Yes, it's been a bit of a mishmash of a video. It's been a very badly put together video, and I do apologise for that. We will try again next week. So lovelies, look after yourself this week. Have a great week, and we'll see you all in the very next video. Much love.